Hi lovelies, it's Leigh here. Welcome back to my channel. Have you got your journal made for my challenge starting on the 1st of July? Would you believe I'm still humming and hawing about what I'm going to use? Started a few different ones, quickly made ones, and you would have seen me do that in my previous video, I believe. But anyway, we've got our printable prompt list here. But what I've got for you today is something. It's another freebie. Now, I've printed mine on part of a shopping bag, actually, so brown paper. So this is a free document that you can print off if you want to use it and cut your labels out for each day. Totally up to you. It is in size 16 font, I believe. So yeah, they're going to be fairly big labels. You could print it a bit smaller. That way you get smaller labels. But anyway, that's in my video description box. A free document for you. Just click on the link. It's a PDF file. I think it looks really nice on the brown paper. I've actually been doing a bit with brown paper lately. I've printed some photos onto brown paper. So this is shopping bag as well. It's completely different colour and thickness to the other one though. And then I went through and I just did some elf letters and numbers. I thought I might use them, and then a variety of things. I was just trying it to see how it would work out. So, all supermarket bags. I had a 50-litre tub of them, and the lid was bulging up. There were so many in there, and I spent a day. Literally took me all day to cut the paper out, and yeah, that was a chore. But now I've got a much smaller pile of bags without bottoms and handles on them, and it's all usable paper now. But what I wanted to show you is this pile of little books. Just before I show the books to you, can I get you to do me a really big favour? If you're not already subscribed to my channel, would you be able to hit the subscribe button for me, please? That would be absolutely marvellous. And don't forget a thumbs up as well. Cheers. They're long books. Now, I had a few that I've already shown you in my previous video about journal types. So these were made on the same day. So I had my basket full of A4 tea-dyed, avocado-dyed, coffee-dyed papers and such. And I just spent the whole day making just these single signature books and using gel prints as covers. And after I'd done a whole heap that were that way, I thought, oh, I'll have a go and do some long books. So as a result, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these. And I thought, because in my playing around, getting ready, because I'd already printed this, it made me think about my long journals. I was thinking, what could I use this for? I could use this on the front or inside the cover of one of these. So they're all relatively the same size. Oh, here's one that's done on watercolour paper. So that's watercolour and doodling. I think I got a video on this April last year. Yeah. So what I was thinking with the long book is do the page and then you've got room for writing down the bottom. You know, I can write something each day because I never still write in my journals. This is a nice one. It's got lots of lovely texture on it. I can see, and I'm not sure if you can see that texture. Feels nice. I reckon that is modelling paste or impasto gel or something that I've smeared all over it, and then I must have pressed paper onto it to make it get those ridges and things in it. So yeah, and nice for a change, isn't it, to have a long journal rather than the old half an A4. So I've used colouring in pages and tea-dyed them, and that was, I don't know, there's a book on Japanese writing, I think, or Chinese writing. I'm not even sure what it is. I love this print. I've still got some of this on my desk somewhere. It's a manila folder that I've gel printed on. So yeah, they're probably about just the perfect amount of pages in these too. I've got a feeling I used 12 pages in each one. Let me check. They're all the same, all got the same amount of pages. That was another one-day job. I just sat there and kept making the books until I got sick of doing it. I've still got a few that haven't been put together. So 1, 2, 9, 10. Did I count that right? 10 pages. So that makes 40 pages. So perfect for doing the challenge with a few left over. This one's gorgeous too. My leaf prints. You see the imprints of leaves on that? What's on the other side? That's been done with distress inks. That's a good one. That's another one that's done with leaves. Another gel print, another leaf. Oh, I know what that, yeah. That's a similar. I did a whole heap of these eco-dyeing things where I put leaf imprints onto pages, and this was actually boiled. Then I've gel printed on the other side. So it feels like mixed media paper. So all I got to do is decide which one I want to use, and the problem is I don't want to cover it up, do I? I really love this one. I'm going to do this one. I won't be using the bag as my cover. I don't want to ruin the cover. So I'm going to maybe just glue it in here. And it's printed upside down, isn't it, too? When I realised I'd printed upside down, I was going to do it the other way. But of course, my printer had jammed by that stage, so it didn't get done the other way. So what I'm thinking of is I'm going to just fold that in half. In half will do. There. Don't want to lose any of the prompt list. I'm going to glue it there. Yeah, I'm just going to glue that down. Maybe I'll make it into a pocket. I'll glue it at the top there. I'm going to sew that. I can't make up my mind what I'm doing. Okay, so I've stitched around the edge of that. This is a really thin paper bag and my sewing machine didn't really like it very much, so I gathered it up in a couple of places, but that's okay. Put a little tussle there. I've rounded the corners of my cover and inked quickly around that and given a light ink to that. So I'm going to stick that on there, and what I'm going to use this for is to put things in here that I find between now and the start of my challenge that I'm going to use in my journal. One of the prompts is a touch of gold. Now I've got this envelope with some gold inside it, so I'll stick that in there. And then today when I went to check my mailbox, I found this on the floor and I thought, oh, it's a bit of junk mail, and I picked it up because I liked the picture on it, and I expected one to be in my box as well, but there wasn't. But when I turned it over, when I got back into the car, it's actually a postcard. So postcard somewhere here is day 16, prompt 16. So I'll put that and that inside there. But first I'm going to stick it down, and I'm going to use this Tombow Mono Aqua liquid glue because it holds really fast. Fast, when I say fast, I don't mean as in speed. I'm talking about it's strong. It's really strong. I'm just going to do the 3 sides. And pop that down. I'm going to leave a little gap at the top there. I could have cut this book down a little bit, but I didn't really want to. Whoops. So I will put, this is watercolor paper and it's not smooth. And that's why I'm using this particular glue. Of course I haven't glued it on straight. Couldn't do that. There we go, that's better. So I'll leave that to dry. I'll pop a weight on top of it, and that's gorgeous, isn't it? If I can find the video link, I'll pop it in the video description. I'm pretty sure it's a video. Alrighty, so this is my book for my challenge. Okay, so when it dries, I'll put these things inside there. I'll put these things away. And where did I put that list? Printed on brown paper. There it is. So just a reminder, in my video description box is a link to this document. So it's the day numbers and the prompt. So you could even, if you didn't want to put the prompt in there, you could just cut out the numbers. Whatever you want to do. Print it on A4 paper or adjust the size of your paper when you're printing it. Or if you want it smaller, just scale it down. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. So that's my journal sorted at long last. Okay, we'll see you soon for another video, and don't forget you can print this document off free of charge, and we'll see you again soon. Happy crafting, enjoy the weekend, hugs and cheers from Australia. Hooroo!